Hi. Hi, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Since you're arriving and it's already like 38 of us or something like this, I'm gonna get going, like get starting with a quick introduction. So let me introduce myself. My name is Han. I'm from Guild XYZ. And this event is actually the second community stand-up we have, which is basically like a collaborative event, like a community hangout. And we are having every week special editions, which means like we are inviting on stage different projects, different teams who are like using us, like using Guild. And we are inviting them to speak about their project, jamming with their team, and like highlighting their very own Guild use case to the whole community who is tuning in. So we can learn from each other. We can see like what the other community is doing. We can get some inspos. So I would like to ask like my lovely co-hosts, I don't know like how many of you guys would like to talk, but in this edition of the community stand-up, I'm gonna talk with the Anomura team or one of them. We'll see. So I will like ask them to hop into the stage and give a quick intro of themselves.
Hey everyone. I'm in the right place, right?
Hi.
Okay, so we have, so I'm Denials. I'm known on Twitter as Whale Drop, and I am the game director and creator of Anomura. I have a background as a seasoned technical entrepreneur and background in SaaS. I've worked for Binance Smart Chain, and I'm also a big contributor of some other virtually human games such as Human Park and Zedrun. I'll pass the mic over to, let's say, Bean.
For having us today. Really excited to chat with the Guild community. My name is Bean, aka Bernice. I'm the marketing partnerships and community lead for Anomura. And I'll pass it over to Zern, who's a little bit sick, but maybe you can introduce yourself if you have a bit of a voice.
Sweet, lovely. So I'm going to be talking to the two or three of you guys, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Yes, super. So let's get going. So, guys, it was the team, like part of the team behind the Anomura. And actually, now let's see like what their whole project is about. So I'm gonna just like tell one thing to you guys as like a quick start, and then like you can tell me more about it. Like I'm really curious about like how you like pitch your own project, if it makes sense. So basically, Anomura is like a play and earn strategy RPG, which is like role playing game. And let's just say that, like, first things first, guys, I love your like design. I love the vibe. It's like these retro vibes and it's like pixels. And like this is where we match like Guild and Anomura because like we're pixel bodies. So it's amazing. Love it. So if you saw even our like how to say it announcement, like they were the ones who were like designing it. So I love it. Just a second. Yes. And yeah, let me just get going. And can you tell me more about your whole project? Like, what is this about? Because I read so many things, like how you are ocean positive in an NFT game and all these things. And I'm really curious about your whole roadmap. Like, where are you guys are right now?
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for the introduction. Everything you said is correct. I've also prepared a little bit of a presentation, so I'm going to share my screen.
Super. I hope it works. Yeah, it works. So guys, you can like click on the watch stream and we can get this whole thing. Oh, sweet. Love it.
Cool. Yeah, so Anomura. So I've prepared this exactly for you guys. I've been sharing this to a lot of our partners and just kind of made a very cool streamlined process, and would love to also talk a bit about how we work with the guild after this. So what Anomura is, as Hannah said, it's an indie strategy RPG. We are a game before anything else. So what that means is think about like a game that you download on Steam or a game you play on your mobile phone. That is pretty much like Anomura, what our focus is. We're not going to be like very like blockchainy. We try to make everything feel like a native game. That being said, we do incorporate blockchains in unique ways. We want to have some play and earn mechanics that are going to be very different from any other play and earn game. What is also unique is that we're very well life centric. Like Anomuras is Latin for hermit crab. We chose that because it's a symbol that we really like. We want to support wildlife initiatives, and one of our early partnerships is what Hannah said about offsetting our carbon footprint. We are partnering with Aerials, which does partnerships with Sia, Shakira, with Moonbirds to do carbon offsets. But Anomura goes above and beyond that by also contributing to kelp restoration within Southern California, and also planting mangrove trees in Indonesia. So we'll be contributing to the environment, and you'll be able to do that through the game as well. So imagine like playing the game, and you're given an option to donate some of your earnings to do some like kelp restoration or something. So we're trying to do something very unique in the space by not only incentivizing earn mechanics, but also to restore the environment as well. As you can see below, our team is also part of the Zrun team. So Zrun has been one of the early pioneers in NFT culture and gaming. They started in 2017, 2018, and have attracted some pretty big names such as NASCAR and Netflix, Stella, Budweiser. I think there's a Budweiser promo going on. So happy to also be working alongside some really great partnerships as well. And we're also funded by TCG and A16Z. One of our less known names, but still really, really awesome, is Human Park. Human Park is an Unreal Engine game. We've launched on Polygon. I helped craft and architect some of the solutions here. But one of the really cool things about this game is that it's very seamless. There's no transactions that happen. So you're playing a game and you create your character. The character becomes an NFT. And we did that all without interrupting the Unreal game experience. So we're trying to be replicating that within Anomura itself. Anomura will be launched on Unity. Will be a playable game set to launch in the next month or so. You'll be able to play the game, see what it's like, and conceptualize a lot of the strategy. There's going to be a lot of strategy involved. There's also really cool mechanics with on-chain and also off-chain. One of the things that we're really proud of is we're really big builders and innovators in the Web3 space. Also, there's a lot of cultural references within our contracts, so expect like references to things like you might know from video games like Bahamut and Tiamat, some other ethnic cultures such as Vietnamese lore. So really excited to showcase like how much lore there is in this game. And just one last thing that I really want to tease is that we're also building out a really cool contract where it's interactive right on OpenSea. So I can open this really quick. And you can see this is an Anomura NFT that you can click and play around with it, and also see what's equipped to your Anomura. So one of the things we want to do is have these really cool composable NFTs that kind of get upgraded through playing the game. So you're increasing rarity as you play this game. I believe this is the first time I'm ever showing this inside a video call, so really excited to give you guys this first sneak peek.
Absolutely. Love it.
Yeah, I love it too. Very exciting. I checked out the website yesterday and I actually love the music as well. I fell asleep to the deep ocean sounds.
Yeah, it's actually pretty meditative just listening to the ocean sounds.
It is very meditative, yeah. I'm very, very much looking forward to this drop.
Awesome. Yeah, it's we actually had more music, but we didn't really want to make people like listen to things all day, but I definitely wanted to. But yeah, I think it's still really nice because it really emphasizes the theme and what we really want by creating a lot of lore behind this game.
Also, I love how you put that interactive boards into the NFT and even accessible from OpenSea. That's something very unique.
Yeah. Let's see if I have anything on this. So we have our contracts already ready, as you can see. Really excited to show what that looks like later on. So we also have other ideas that we're having on the roadmap, such as soulbound equipments. We think soulbound is a really cool way to create value to the players instead of like just your NFT. We want people to play this game for fun, and if we make any money from this, it's going to be very similar to the free to play model, where you're paying because you enjoy this game and you want to enjoy it further. So that's the model that we're after, and we know this really works because the gaming industry is all focused around it.
And you are about to launch the free to play concept demo, right? Or you already launched it?
We haven't launched it yet. So far, we've only launched the Challenger, which I'd love to just talk about as well.
Yeah, I read something about your Challenger, the Deep Sea Challenger, where you have these different kind of quests, right?
Yes, exactly.
And one thing that really caught my attention is that like the things that like shell what they can earn during the game, like they can like during the quests, they can spend it on different kind of things, which is really exciting. So if you could tell like few words on your Challenger also to the guys.
Yeah, so we are really excited about the Challenger because I have been using other tools such as like Premint, Gleam, and I felt that one thing that is lacking in the community with these tools is that they're kind of gated. Like you need to buy an NFT, you need to pay over an ETH for Premint. What we really want to showcase is the true spirit of Web3 building. So we want to create this tool that was going to be open source. We're building on everything and being a proof of concept to show how this all works. But essentially, it's a great way to get good engagement on your NFT project. And then we've been kind of building this and kind of adding really cool features for a while, including some stuff that we want to do with Guild XYZ's API. So essentially, you sign up, you register your wallet, and then you get a bunch of these quests. So when you join Discord, you get 250 shell here. When you share and like this tweet, you get 50 points. So you get straight into the tweet, and then you can retweet it, and then you get rewarded amount of shell. So your numbers goes up as you do it, and these shells can be used to redeem. Right, there's a. I'm gonna meet someone. Yeah, so we've kind of been showcasing this tool for the last couple of months. It kind of started off slow, but now we're getting really major traction and getting a lot more followers and a lot of like retweets. Also, it's kind of fun. Like people aren't like forced to do any of this type of stuff, but to get on our mint list, you'll need to acquire shell tokens, and then these shell tokens can be used to be eligible for a raffle and roll to get a spot. We're also very, very excited to show how this Deep Sea Challenger is going to look like when it comes to redemption. So I don't think I can show anything yet, but it's going to be a really fantastic experience where it's very meaningful to spend these tokens and get some really cool prizes.
We wanted the entire experience not to, because a lot of people in NFT projects, like they complain about grinding on Discord. We didn't want it to feel that way. We wanted to kind of gamify this experience by creating quests, just like you would complete quests in like a strategy RPG game, and then be able to redeem shell for either a mintless spot. We have a lot of other great rewards, like one-on-one time with like an Anomura team member if you want to talk to me about community or like marketing, or with Denials about being a founder for a Web3 game. We want to give opportunities for people to connect with us, as well as other fun prizes that I can't reveal just yet, but we're really excited to come out with this shell redemption event.
This is such a great inspiration, like how you are mixing the quests and the rewards with that, like they can actually get in touch with you. So as you said, like it's more than just like texting on Discord or connecting there. Like having one-on-ones is like super important for your own growth, for your community growth also, because like when you have your community members talking to you in one-on-ones, like they can feel that like they are being heard, and then like you can get a lot of inspiration from them also, I think. So yeah, heads up, it's really great.
What else did we want to showcase?
So one of the really cool quests that goes beyond just having a website and app is we also integrating within Discord, and we were looking more on the API side of things as well, especially with Guild. So one of the quests we had was seafood, where people could upload images in the Challenger, and kind of get show up tokens as well. So we're kind of going above and beyond just like a traditional pre-mint experience, but we want to have a lot more interactivity. We're also brainstorming a lot of really cool ideas how this Challenger is going to evolve after we're done the mint, and it's going to be continuous in part of the NFT community experience as well.
Also, actually, I wanted to ask the crowd, does anyone recognize the seafood app? It's from like a popular show. I wanted to see if anyone has watched that. No, maybe not. So we actually got inspiration from Silicon Valley, which is a hilarious HBO show that's about like these developers that started an app. But yeah, you guys should look it up. It's hilarious. Yes, that GIF of him. So yeah, we got inspired kind of by the seafood app, but instead of our app being able to identify if a piece of food is a hot dog or not a hot dog, we use that instead and just encourage our community to upload photos of their delicious breakfast, because our entire team loves food. We just wanted to see what people around the world are eating. I'm always curious to see what people eat for breakfast. It's my favorite meal of the day. And then our community members are able to go into our quest channel and vote for their favorite submission, and then we rewarded people with mint list or shell. So that was really fun.
Yeah, we love the show and love seafood too.
Perfect, us too.
So that's pretty much what we've prepared for demo purposes here. But we would love to progress into any other questions or anything that you want to proceed with, Hunt.
How can we make sure that we're not missing out on the launch? Like, can we do some like steps or like schedule it, or what's the next step for someone who is already very interested in your project?
Do you want to take this one, Bean?
Yeah, for sure. I dropped some of our official links earlier in the text channel, but definitely come and join our Cove, aka our Discord server. We run a lot of really fun events, things associated with this Deep Sea Challenger, or other things that we love, like pixel art workshops or pixel art like contests, as well as other really fun quests. So Discord's probably the best place to keep up to date, as well as Twitter, of course. So make sure you follow us.
I have another question. What are you guys really excited for the next month?
There's a lot in our roadmap. Actually, Lon, do you mind just scrolling up to our roadmap so we can chat about that? It's exciting time. We're kind of in the bulk of our roadmap, where we're coming out with our free-to-play game concept demo. So really excited for people to dive into Anomura. And it's free to play, so you don't even need a wallet to be able to try the game. We really want to encourage people in the Web2 space to come over to the dark side, aka Web3, but to attract just like the regular mobile or like PC or console gamers, because our game is fun at its core. It's not about earning. I mean, that's a huge bonus, right? Be able to play a fun game and also earn. That's pretty cool. We're also looking to do our shell redemption. So people that have been earning all this awesome shell, they'll be able to redeem that for all those great prizes that I mentioned. And then doing our mint as well. So people will mint a mystery bowl, and then be able to hatch their own Anomura. So there's a lot happening in the next month or two. We've been pretty heads down building. It's a pretty exciting time.
Love it, guys. Thank you so much for all the details. I just wanted to give a heads up for everyone that I posted your guild because you mentioned that like they can find more info on your Discord. And actually, their team already set up a free entry option in their guild, which is like a free entry member role, like it's called Anomura. So if you connect your wallet and you just click on their join button, you can be part of their community, like without anything, and you can find more info there. That's for sure.
Well, don't everybody who's here already is authenticated with Guild, so they don't have to authenticate anymore. They just have to click join. Or you mean like connect to the website, like when? Yeah.
Honestly, I just clicked on the Discord link, and once I got into the Anomura Discord, I got into the guild too. So now it's fully automated. You don't even have to go to the guild website or like click on any buttons.
Oh, then yeah, the guys are right. Yeah. Like it's even less thing that you
Yeah,
have to do.
if you used guild before, then just enter the Discord and you are good to go.
Absolutely. And I just wanted to ask the others, like, if you have any question to the Animarian team, just feel free to just ask. You can speak up or you can text it in your in the channel, the stage text
Yeah,
also.
I muted a bunch of people, so sorry for that. I tried to avoid someone having noise. But yeah, I have a question actually. Like, how could we get on the mint list?
There's a lot of different ways to get in the mint list. Your best bet is probably signing up for a deep sea challenger and completing those quests. That way you can use your shell and redeem that for a potential chance to win a mint list spot. We also run a ton of community events where we give away mint list spots and shell, a bunch of collabs and partnerships as well. So again, the best spot is to come to Discord and stay tuned for in the Ocean News channel to learn about that.
Perfect, thank you. I'm signing up for the challenger now.
Awesome.
You can find the challenger in the stage text also. So if you just click there, there's everything that you need to get started. Actually, if there's no question, I might have one regarding to your community. Actually, because we talk now about your projects and your future plans and what you guys are planning in like short and long term. And actually, I just want to ask you because regarding to your Discord, you have, like as we said, you have already the free entry option, and you have the mint lists, which will be announced like later on. But I just want to ask you, like, how do you manage your community? Like, what are your plans for managing your communities? Like, can you tell me like how is it for like more like an NFT community, like in terms of like management? Do you have any tips and tricks like how you guys are doing it? Absolutely. I saw it already, like you were playing around with the props, and then like you were um, you were sending it, like testing with our bot, and actually regarding to this, I just want to give you, like, as a finisher, I just want to give you some tips and tricks, like how you can make the most out of guild after this in your community management. If we talk about NFT projects and NFT communities, it's really important to keep the engagement. And like how you can do this, it's we have this idea of increasing community engagement with connecting Web 2 and Web 3. And if we talk about the latest integrations that we made into Guild, is the Twitter that I would like to talk about. It's basically a requirement integration, which would be such a good idea for you guys to use it after we make it live next week, which is basically is setting up requirements based on different kind of Twitter types. So you can, for example, gate any kind of channels or anything that you want, anything that you fancy with the multi-platform is like having special letters or emojis in names and even in bios. So for example, I saw that like you have this crab everywhere. So for example, if you would like to have more engagement from the community, then you can even like gate one role around the crabs in their names or in their whether they are following you or whether they are having a number of followers or something like this. So this is like a finisher. I would suggest you this from next week. We are trying our best.
What up? What was
Hello.
that?
What happened? Yeah. Hi.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. Hi. Welcome on stage.
Yeah, meanwhile, guys, I leaked some alpha in the chat. So if you have a guild and you want to try out the new features, those new experimental features that Han mentioned, you should put a certain string at the end of your guild URL, and you will be able to access a lot of new features. So if you are brave and want to try it out, just feel free to copy it. And by the way, speaking of the like the Twitter integration and stuff like that, I just tried out the Quest from Anomura, and so that you have the same integrations too, or at least very similar stuff. So very, very exciting. I already collected 1,000 shells, and I highly recommend it to you guys, like everyone in the call, to check out the Challenger and finish the quest, because it's so much fun. Really love the design and really love the approach. You guys really rocking it.
Also, on this note, please share a link again where we can get in the Challenger.
I'll share it right now.
Is that how you get into their Discord? You have to complete the challenge?
No, you can join our Discord just by going to the Discord link. I can post that too again. You
Our
just get
Challengers-
shell.
Yeah, you guys want Shell. Shell does do cool things.
Need more shell always.
And how can I spend my shells? What's the next step?
There'll be some sort of redemption event that you'll see. It's going to be very gamified. So you'll be able to enter it in a raffle, and then it'll be interactive, like rolling for a spot, like a vending machine. I don't want to give away too much, but there's going to be some other cool prizes as well.
Love it. Thank you.
Thank you so much, guys, again.
I just want to say I've used Guild for 3 projects now. One of which was really early with Human Park, and it was really fun interacting with everyone from Guild. They're really supportive. We had some problems, but there were some features that they didn't have yet, but they were integrated like within like a week, which is really cool. I love how supportive everyone was in this community, and really excited to see the next steps in Guild as well. Oh, also we've been using your API. It's very very thoughtful. We had some problems with it because on our end we weren't completely familiar with it, but it was very seamless, and we hope to integrate more of that type of stuff in our challenger and within our game as well. Oh, and since Nishi asked what chain we're on, we're going to be on Ethereum first. Hopefully, we'll have some really cool cross-chain compatibilities in the roadmap. We're just working on some deals with blockchains. Just for context, we are company that you can find on LinkedIn. We're over 150 team members. We have a whole legal department. So yeah, things are gonna. We move a lot faster than the rest of the company, but yeah, we move and make some pretty good deals on that side too.
Amazing.
Actually, I remember when you came and you said yeah, you want to use Guild and with Human Park, and I remember that you are actually the reason we are having the hidden allo lists and why we can hide numbers. So it was coming from you guys.
I always got so excited when your new projects appeared on Guild, and I'm very excited this time too.
Yeah, awesome. No worries.
It was compared to all the other tools we were evaluating, Guild was by far the easiest and the fastest to implement. We started off with all these bootstrap teams of 5 to 6 people, and then we kind of grow. I think Human Park is over 30 people now. So yeah, it's fun to have these tools really early, just so we can build things so fast. So really kudos for you guys.
Thank you so much.
Awesome. And where are you based, guys?
So me and Bean are based in Toronto. Kwan as well. Zern, you're in Australia, right?
Cool.
So
we should go to Toronto then, guys.
Yeah.
Can you not hear me?
Let's go. We can hear you.
I can hear you.
So I went to the challenger, connected, signed everything, and it's not redirecting to the DeepSea challenger page. It's just redirecting to connect.
You have to log in. So first you just sign up, then you have to log in.
Oh, well, it leads me to connect again. I don't know. Okay, I'll figure it out.
Yeah, you have to connect again because you have to authenticate yourself for the login. The login is very nice, by the way. You were thinking about how could you like it's clearly not a purely web-free experience, but instead a mix of having wallets and social media accounts, and it's totally up to you if you want to use your wallet, right? That's just an optional thing here.
Yeah, for sure. Eventually, if you want the NFT, absolutely you'll need the wallet somehow. But we don't want to make it a big obstacle for most people. I believe the key to getting more mainstream adoption is making tools like this, especially within our game.
Yeah. Very, very exciting. And also the Human project was very exciting too. I really like this approach of not distracting the users with a bunch of unnecessary things. Only just at the end you could claim your NFT. That's the perfect way to go forward.
Okay, can I have one more issue? Because whenever I'm connecting another social account, it says it's not found in the database, both for Discord and Twitter.
We can also talk to our tech support about that. Yeah, sometimes it kind of lags when there's a lot of people joining. I'm wondering if that's the case, but you can also just try refreshing and just connecting again.
Okay, thank you.
It worked like the charm for me.
Oh, it also depends on what wallet you're using. Mobile Trust Wallet seems to have some issues, but if enough refreshes, you kind of get in. MetaMask on the browser it seems to be the easiest.
I'm MetaMask and browser, but I'll refresh and we'll see.
Okay, great. Feel free to open a ticket within our support channel, and then you can contact one of our developers and they can help you out.
Guys, by the way, what's happening? We almost have 100 people in this call.
Oh yeah.
Wow, that's awesome.
Constantly doing the screenshots, like just to make memories. Like, love it. This is amazing. I think this is the first time we're having this much of people, this many people on Discord. So it's amazing. Thank you so much for joining us and joining forces with us. It was really exciting to hear about your projects and all these things. I just want to say again, if you have any questions like regarding to Anomura or anything, free to shoot it in the stage text. And as a thank you for tuning in and participating and being here with us, I just want to say I got a little pull-up ready for you guys. As usual, we got a little like art for this. So I'm gonna send the embed message to the chat. So get ready and just you have to click on the join button. Sorry. You have to click on the claim button and you're gonna get the link from there. So just
exciting.
What if you send the button to like a separate channel this time? I think that would be great because then the channel is not getting spammed immediately.
But then the farmers come to the pinned channel.
Yeah, we've been good. And if I create a brand new channel, like they're gonna realize it. I mean, like it's still funny. Like we are talking about pull-ups, and we have to like act like it's diamond or something like this, because they are farming it, which is crazy.
But yeah, you could just pin the message, and then people can find it in the pin message if they really want. Here.
Yes. Let me do it. Let me do it. Just a second, guys.
Yeah, we usually do it with a separate channel with the other communities. But the first time in the first POAP call when we actually introduced this feature, they did the same thing. It went live on the same chat that everyone used, and basically it became a huge mess and people didn't find the POAP button. So yeah, then on the fly we had to create a channel first, fast, and then put the message there. But by the way, yeah, I'm going to meditate for this music tonight as well. Can't wait.
Okay, so
I'm a huge deep sea person, so really like this. Oh, okay. So what's the secret chamber?
Yeah,
restrict the write access. We shouldn't be able to message like leave messages there.
Let me do it.
Love this like real time like pivoting.
Iterating on the product, yeah.
Yeah, I enjoy this.
So now you cannot write, right?
Yep, I think.
Okay, sweet. So let me just know.
This is important because I know that some of you are very excited about this feature and will distribute POAPs in your own communities as well. So I highly recommend to do it in a separate channel.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I just also want to call out, we'll be using the pull-ups and doing some sort of secret promotion with them, maybe some bonus spots. So very excited to integrate with them.
All right, so what's the countdown? When? Oh, okay, it appeared. Let's go.
No countdown.
Let's go.
Okay, thank you so much for the live support for the connecting wallet and socials and everything. I'm claiming my shells right now. And why is this so fun? We should have something like this for Guild. Like the Quest, but 10x more fun.
You guys are
We can
welcome
work together.
to look at our open source code. We'll provide it to you early on for review.
Oh my god, is this open source?
Yeah, right now the only thing that we're cautious about is like security during our mid phase. But right after we have the redemption, we'll provide everything open source so that everyone can reuse it.
Amazing. Okay, I got my pop. Looks cute.
Oh, amazing.
Crab.
Yes. I hope.
Yeah, thanks so much for designing that. I love it.
Of course, you did such a good, like, amazing PR, like, design for the announcement. So we were like, okay, we're gonna do the pop. That's for sure. So yeah, everyone who was here, you can find the POAP in the POAP Claim channel. So just go ahead and grab yours. And thank you so much again for being here with us. And we are going to be back with another edition for sure. And if you have anything, if you're interested in the Anomura project, something, you can find them in their socials on Twitter or on that Discord. You can reach out, just do the challenger. That's for sure. I'm gonna do after Rick and Roz. Like, I got so excited. So thanks again, guys, for being here.
Awesome.
Thanks so much for having us, guys.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Really,
Have a nice
really
day.
looking forward to the mint.
Oh, yes. Yes. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye.